Hey everyone, it's AWB. Today, we're in Jakarta, Indonesia, one of the world's greatest cities for food. When night falls, Jakarta's real culinary magic begins. We're skipping the tourist traps and heading straight for the late-night eats locals love. From smoky street-side skewers to decadent desserts, we're on a mission to find the city's most iconic dishes. Legendary spots, hidden gems, and unforgettable flavors. This is the real Jakarta food adventure. Let's dive in and eat. Our first stop, satay, the undisputed king of Indonesian street food. If you've ever wandered the streets of Jakarta after dark, you know the unmistakable scent that drifts through the air, drawing locals and travelers alike to the glowing coals of a satay stall. The smoky aroma of grilling meat fills Jakarta's night air, mingling with the city's energy and excitement. It's a scent that promises something delicious is just around the corner. Street-side satay stalls, or kaki lima, are everywhere, each with their own secret marinade and loyal fans. Some stalls have been run by the same family for generations, perfecting their recipes over decades. It's more than food, it's a nightly ritual. Friends, families, and strangers gather shoulder to shoulder, sharing stories and laughter over plates of satay. Watch the grill master fan the flames, turning skewers over glowing coals, the fat sizzling and smoke rising. Each movement is practiced and precise, a dance perfected by years of experience. Choices abound: sat ayam, chicken, sat kambing, goat, and sat sapi, beef. Some stalls even offer more adventurous options like duck or offal for the truly curious. The meat is marinated in a blend of spices and kecap manis, Indonesia's signature sweet soy sauce, then grilled to perfection. The marinade seeps into every bite, infusing the meat with layers of flavor. Each skewer is a labor of love, charred just right. The edges are crisp, the inside juicy, and the aroma is simply irresistible. The real star? The peanut sauce, rich, spicy, sweet, and deeply flavorful. It's made with roasted peanuts, chili, garlic, and a hint of lime, creating a sauce that's both comforting and bold. Vendors often guard their sauce recipes like family treasures, passing them down through generations and never revealing the full list of ingredients. Skewers are drenched in sauce, topped with crispy shallots, and served with lontong rice cakes. The combination is irresistible, a perfect balance of textures and flavors. Time for a taste. Tender chicken, smoky char, and that luscious sauce. Pure flavor explosion. Each bite is a reminder of why satay is so beloved. Eating satay on the street, surrounded by city sounds, is the full experience. The laughter, the chatter, the sizzle of the grill, it all adds to the magic. It's simple, but the flavors are complex and unforgettable. Every element, from the charred meat to the sweet sauce, tells a story of tradition and passion. Satay is a legend for a reason. It's a dish that brings people together, night after night, in every corner of the city. This is the perfect start to our late-night food tour. The energy, the flavors, the sense of community, it all begins here. The sweet, savory, and smoky notes are magic, lingering on your palate and in your memory long after the last bite. I could eat these all night, but there's more to try. Jakarta's streets are filled with surprises, and our journey is just beginning. Let's keep moving. Jakarta's food scene never sleeps. Next stop, something sweet. After satay, it's time for martabak, Jakarta's legendary street pancake, beloved by locals and visitors alike. As the sun sets and the city comes alive, the aroma of sizzling batter fills the air, drawing hungry crowds to the glowing street stalls. Martabak comes in two irresistible forms: savory martabak telur, stuffed with spiced eggs and meat, and sweet martabak manis, a thick, pillowy pancake loaded with decadent toppings. Tonight, we're here for the sweet version, a true Jakarta favorite that's as much a ritual as it is a dessert. Watch the vendor expertly pour thick, yeasty batter into a sizzling hot pan, letting it bubble and rise until it forms a golden, fluffy, and chewy pancake base. Once cooked, the pancake is slathered with a generous amount of creamy butter, soaking into every crevice, making it even more indulgent. The classic toppings are a feast for the senses: bowls of chocolate sprinkles, heaps of crushed peanuts, and a scattering of sesame seeds, each adding their own texture and flavor. But tonight, we're going for the best of both worlds: half chocolate peanut, half cheese, and condensed milk. It's a combination that surprises and delights. Yes, you heard right, cheese on a sweet pancake. It might sound unusual, but the salty, creamy cheddar melts perfectly into the warm, sweet base. It's genius, and it works. The vendor doesn't hold back. He piles on mountains of chocolate, a blizzard of peanuts, a thick layer of cheddar, and a downpour of sweet, sticky condensed milk, creating a masterpiece of flavor and texture. Folded in half, sliced into thick wedges, and still steaming hot, martabak manis is a decadent treat that's perfect for sharing. Or not. The first bite is unforgettable. The cheese and condensed milk combo is salty, sweet, and creamy, melting together in a way that's surprisingly addictive and utterly comforting. The chocolate peanut side is rich, nutty, and crunchy, a classic for a reason, delivering a satisfying contrast to the gooey cheese half. Martabak manis is pure indulgence, the ultimate late-night dessert that captures the spirit of Jakarta's street food scene. Bold, creative, and always delicious. This is what sweet dreams are made of in Jakarta. Friends gathered under neon lights, sharing laughter and bites of this iconic treat. Ready for the next comfort food classic? Jakarta's night is just getting started, and so is our culinary adventure. After that sugar rush, let's slow down with bubur ayam, Jakarta's ultimate comfort food. Bubur ayam is a creamy rice porridge topped with shredded chicken, crispy soybeans, celery, and fried shallots. Each vendor adds their own twist, making every bowl unique. The process is quick. Hot porridge, a drizzle of turmeric chicken broth, then a mountain of toppings. Kicap manis and sambal add sweetness and heat. The final touch? Crunchy kerupuk crackers. Some mix everything together, others savor each topping separately. It's gentle, nourishing, and deeply satisfying. One spoonful brings creamy porridge, savory chicken, crunchy toppings, and a hint of spice. Bubur ayam is the late-night hug you didn't know you needed. Let's keep the comfort going. Next up, a feast. Next, we visit a 24-hour Padang restaurant, a true Indonesian institution, where locals and travelers alike gather at all hours to satisfy their cravings. The city never sleeps, and neither do these legendary eateries. Padang food, hailing from the lush region of West Sumatra, is famous for its bold, spicy flavors and vibrant colors. Each dish is a celebration of Indonesia's rich culinary heritage, with recipes passed down through generations. The display is a mountain of curries, grilled fish, fried chicken, and vegetables, an edible showcase that tempts you the moment you walk in. The sheer variety is overwhelming, and every dish looks more inviting than the last. We're building our own nasi padang, steamed rice topped with a selection of dishes, each chosen to create a perfect balance of flavors and textures. It's a choose-your-own-adventure meal, and every plate is unique. The star is rendang, beef slow-cooked for hours in coconut milk, and a blend of spices until it's incredibly tender and rich. This dish is often called one of the world's best, and for good reason. We add ayam pop, chicken simmered in coconut water, then lightly fried for a juicy, fragrant bite. There's cassava leaves in creamy curry, perkedel potato patties, and a generous spoonful of sambal ijo, the signature green chili relish. Sauces are poured over the rice, infusing every bite with layers of flavor. The aroma alone is enough to make your mouth water. Eating Padang food is a feast for the senses. Vivid colors, intoxicating aromas, and a lively atmosphere where friends and families gather to share a meal. The rendang is deep, complex, and melt in your mouth, with a perfect balance of spice and sweetness that lingers long after each bite. Ayam pop is juicy and fragrant, especially when paired with the fiery sambal. Each bite is a burst of flavor and heat. Creamy cassava leaves balance the richness of the meats, adding a subtle earthiness and a silky texture to the plate. Every dish has its own personality, but together they create harmony. A symphony of flavors that's both comforting and exciting. Padang food is a must-try, especially late at night, when the city buzzes with energy and the flavors seem even more intense. Ready for noodles? Time for noodles. Jakarta's midnight staple, bakmi. Bakmi are springy Chinese-style egg noodles, tossed in savory oil and soy sauce, topped with minced chicken or pork, greens, and sometimes wontons or meatballs. The best shops make their noodles fresh daily, giving them that perfect chewy texture. Each bowl comes with a side of clear broth. Sip it or pour it over, your choice. Customize with soy sauce, pickled chilies, and sambal. I order bakmi special noodles, minced chicken, steamed and fried wontons. Mix it all together, every strand coated in flavor. The first bite, springy noodles, savory oil, tender chicken, and crunchy wontons. Sipping the broth between bites is pure comfort. Simple, but when done right, bakmi is late-night perfection. Now for a true Indonesian icon, Indomie goreng. At late-night warungs, instant noodles become a creative canvas. These warkop eateries serve Indomie with endless toppings: fried egg, corned beef, cheese, sausage, or extra spice. Tonight I'm trying Indomie with a fried egg, grated cheese, and house-made sambal, the Indomie kekinian. The cook boils the noodles, mixes in the classic seasoning, then adds secret sauces and sambal. A mountain of cheese melts over the hot noodles, topped with a runny egg. Break the yolk, mix it all together, and dig in. The result: nostalgic Indomie flavor, creamy cheese, spicy sambal, and silky egg yolk. This is instant noodles elevated to gourmet status. Cheap, creative, and absolutely addictive. No food tour is complete without dessert. Enter es campur. Es campur means mixed ice. A bowl of shaved ice, sweet syrups, and a rainbow of toppings. Each vendor's mix is unique: jellies, jackfruit, avocado, coconut, tapioca pearls, grass jelly, and red beans. The vendor layers ingredients, piles on fluffy shaved ice, then drizzles with cocoa pandan syrup and condensed milk. Sometimes there's a splash of chocolate syrup for good measure. The result is a colorful, icy mountain, almost too pretty to eat. Dig deep for a spoonful of everything: ice, syrup, fruit, and jellies. The textures and flavors are a refreshing explosion. Sweet, creamy, chewy, and cool. Es campur is the perfect way to end a night of feasting in Jakarta. What a night! From smoky satay to refreshing es campur, we've tasted Jakarta's late-night best. This city's food scene is vibrant, diverse, and always evolving. There's so much more to discover. So let me know your favorite Jakarta eats in the comments. Thanks for joining me on this delicious adventure. If you enjoyed the journey, hit like and subscribe for more food explorations. Until next time, thank you for watching. Sampai jumpa.